Today, Friday, the 12th of September 2025, we have some short handpick event to share with you, which will be shared with some stats and analytics to make your picks to include in your slip to boost your winning by a greater percent. And to also, as a quick announcement, we have two slips we have just shared to our members only. One of the slip having a total of 9 games with 11 odds, and the other a total of 14 games with 33 odds, that is 32 odds, which you can maximize and use it as a baseline slip to make other wins slip from this slip to maximize your win rate. We have always been providing this to our members only. You also want to make sure to join to have access to these features, which you will never see anywhere, and we start to give the best games to you on a daily basis, especially on weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we provide the highest win rate slip to you to use it as a baseline slip to maximize and make at least between 3 to 5 odd per slip, which you can use to maximize your winning. We started this last week and win result have been amazing. We still want to continue this week providing you these slips to use it as a baseline slip to maximize wins. We also provide top-notch tutorial classes reserved for members only that teaches you how to find event to include in your slip, how to make consistent win with live event, corner kick strategy, and many more. Once you join membership, either level 2 Pro or level 3 Master, you have access to these features. To those of you interested and wanted to join, we have the link below this video. You want to click that link, see how you can also become a member to benefit from these features. So without wasting time, let's look at some of the short handpick events to share with you today. Let's proceed with the first. Looking at the first, we looked at Singapore in the Premier League. We look at Gillan International against Abirex Niigata. If we look at the stand performance of Abirex Niigata in the recent event, they have recently proved to be good, scoring 2, scoring 4, and they concede as well, conceding 2, conceding 1. The home team, Gillan, have proved to have a very weak defensive line and ready to concede. The most recent head-to-head they just had, this same here, 5 goals were scored and Abirex lead against Gillan. This time, Gillan is still coming home, and since the offensive strength of the away is good and the home also want to impress as a result of the last lose they had against Abirex, there will be more shoot on and off target. And if we look at the stand performance, this tournament is just starting, it's the second round, and you can see that they are in the 3rd and 4th position. Both sides want to impress, causing more shoot on and off target, and we expect at least 2 short pick here in full time. For this particular event, the first head-to-head resulted to 5 goals, while Abirex lead by 4. This time the home Gillan will still want to impress to try to see how they can score even more, and Abirex will still want to impress, so both sides cause more shoot on and off target. So we want to expect short pick number 1, 1.5 going full time, and short pick number 2, 2 goals over. Looking at the next, we looked at Thailand. In the Taiwan League, we looked at Buriram against Prachov. In this event, Buriram have proved to have great offense. In the most recent event they had in the T1, which of course they had against Yuntai Tani, they beat it 5-1. They have also had game, especially in the ASE, which is the Asian Championship, in the Club Championship, and they had against Selangor, a draw was recorded. But if you look at Prachov, on the other hand, they have proved that the defensive line is not very good, and of course, this will make the home to take advantage of that. The most recent head-to-head they had, Buriram played at home, it leads 6-0. They still have a great strength since they are mostly had event in the T1 and also in the ASE, which is in the Asian Championship, and as well as the club friendly, where they have proved to be very amazing. They will bring this form in this tournament, which is just starting as the 4th round, and they want to impress. And looking here at everything in place, if we look at the standby form, comparing the strength, Buriram have just had 1 game, scoring 5 and conceding 1. But its opponent in the away team have proved to have a defensive line that is not very tight, giving advantage for Buriram to take advantage of the weak defense of the away. So we expect 2 short pick here in full time. For this event, we expect short pick number 1, the home to lead. Short pick number 2, at least 1.5 goal here in full time. Looking at the next short pick game, we looked at China in the Super League, Shanghai against Yunnan Yukon. In this event, Shanghai have proved to have great offense. In recent event, they have, especially against Tianjin German Tiger and Henan Shonlan Longmen, where they beat it 4-1. The way Yongnun have proved to be very weak in defensive line, conceding 7 and 5 and 3. Recent head-to-head, as you can see, they have not recorded any yet. But if we look at the strength, the home Shanghai have proved to have amazing offense. They are the ones sitting here at the 8th position to have an average offensive strength of scoring 2 goals per game play, conceding 5. Great offense, defense is better. But if we look at Union, whenever they go at away, its defensive line is not great. They concede more than 2 goals in each game played, but the offense is not good, giving advantage for Singapore to take advantage of the weak defense of the way. So we expect at least 2 short pick here in full time. For this event, we expect the home Singapore to lead and short pick number 2 at least 1.5 goal here in full time. If you want to have access to even more games, especially our best hand pick event, that is especially our best hand event in terms of the slips we have shared to members only. We have 2 slips we have given with the highest win rate, one of it having 9 games, a total of 11 odd, and the other 14 games with 32 odd, which you can use it as a baseline slip to form your own to maximize win. Then you want to join membership level 2 Pro or level 3 Master to have access to these features. Once you join, you want to locate and go to the home tab of our channel, and you always see games we keep updating based on the best slips we shared in terms of our best 5+ accumulator games and 10+ accumulators. These accumulator games we always provide to our members, and you also have access to top-notch tutorial classes to take your win to the next height. So joining membership is one of the best option you can take so that you start to have access to these features which you will never see anywhere. If you come here to the front page of our channel here, titled as the home tab, as you can see here, you're going to notice that we provide match predictions to members only. These are members only match prediction picks which we have handpicked based on our short pick and favorite events we share to members only. You can see based on our top 9, top 8, top 7, and we keep updating this area on a regular basis to give you the best handpicked event which you can use to boost your winning. To those of you who are interested to join, you want to make sure to join the package plan, either level 2 Pro or level 3 Master, to start having access to our handpick events, which you can see here to start taking your winning to the next height. Also, having access to our handpick event at the same time give you access to our top-notch tutorial classes. For example, if you enroll to the level 2 Pro membership package plan, you also have access to what we call the level 2 Pro classes. To do so, you just want to make sure to come to this area here that says playlist and click on the playlist section. Then you are going to see an area that says level 2 Pro class. You want to make sure that you click on this area once you have had the membership package plan. You access the level 2 Pro class. This will give you access to the live match corner kick strategy step by step, a simple trick to make consistent win, the never seen match prediction strategy, which will share with you how we find games to include in our slip, the straight win and comeback strategy for you to use at your advantage, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy you can use at your advantage, and the 99% win rate strategy you can use for yourself. These are top-notch tutorial classes you can use. Once you join the level 2 Pro class, you have access to all of these features, as well as at the same time having access to all our handpick events we share to members only to take your win to the next level. But if you subscribe to the level 3 master plan, then you want to make sure to come to this area that says level 3 master classes and click on this area. Once you come here, you're going to see that you have access to the level 3 master class. That will make you have access to the excellent corner kick strategy review step by step, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that reveal the top secret site we use to find games to include in our slip based on corner kicks, 6 amazing AI tools you can use at your advantage, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top-notch tutorial classes for level 3 masters that make you stand ahead of others to start taking your win to the next height. These are the levels of masterclass we have to share with you. You want to make sure that you enroll to either the level 2 Pro class or level 3 master plan to have access to these features, while at the same time you also have access to all our handpick event on the home tab section, as you can see, based on our favorite and short pick, which we will update regularly for you to use at your advantage and take your win to the next height. Also, at the same time, we have some free video tutorials, which of course you can come to this area that says video and click on the video tab directly. Once you do so and try to access this area, you're going to see some of the best strategy we have to share with you. Like, for example, the match prediction strategy for amazing winning. This is the second episode of it. And the more you scroll across this area, you'll discover even more tutorials which you can use for free at your advantage. I will just go ahead to share some few with you, which you can use as an example. For example, we have this one here, the best football soccer prediction app for this year that will amaze you. And if you scroll even more, you see another one here, the best football prediction website for this year, which you can use them effectively. We have shared exactly how you can use some of the prediction website at your advantage. And the more you screw this area, you'll discover even more top-notch free tutorials, which you can also use at advantage and try to see how you can implement to boost your win strategy when it comes to match predictions. Moreover, I will share with you other recommended tutorials which are free that I would like you to watch. One of it, which of course I will screw across this page to pinpoint it to you so that you make sure that you go ahead to watch it. It is free. One of it here is this particular one, which of course, let's try to screw across this page to share it exactly with you. We have one here which we have titled as the top 5 soccer prediction apps being compared, where we have compared some of the features of some of the bet prediction app which you can use at your advantage. Now we have another one here which will title it as the expert tips for picking winning soccer matches. Here we revealed some of the tips which are termed as the expert tip, which you can use at advantage, as you can see here, to see how you can find some games to include in your slip. Next, we looked at this particular one here, 5 hidden Sofascore features to make amazing wins or amazing win with your bet slip. In this strategy, we have labeled some of the 5 hidden Sofascore features you never knew existed, which you can use at advantage and make some picks to include in your slip. We have another one here, which we just published not far ago, titled as the 4 secret amazing tips for making bet picks to include in your slip. We mentioned some of the pitfalls and some of the things you should avoid when it comes to match predictions so that you are going to make the best hand pick events or matches to include in your slip to boost your winning. And that being said, these are some of the free tutorials you can have and watch for free to boost your hand pick prediction event.